Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm back here making another collection style video. It's been a while. I think the last time I uploaded was back in August. At the time I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start doing these videos more regularly, and then, life just kind of happens, and here I am uploading again for the first time in like 4 months. So I apologize for the wait if there are any of you out there who are actually really eager to see me do another collection video, but here I am, and today I want to talk to you about collecting for the Sega Saturn, specifically in Japan, because that's where I am. I'm still living in Japan. Nothing has changed. So I have here the white Christmas edition Sega Saturn that was bundled with this game here. I'm going to get into the games in a second and move them out of the way now. But it was bundled with Christmas Nights, this game here. And wow, there's a lot of sun coming in right now, which is why I'm recording at this time, but there's going to be some big glares. But yeah, so I finally have achieved my dream of just owning a Sega Saturn. The Sega Saturn, for those of you who don't know, is the Sega console that came out after the Genesis or Mega Drive in, 1994? And it really did not sell well at all, but it did okay in Japan, and that's why collecting for it in Japan is just so much more affordable than it is anywhere else in the world. So I'm gonna kind of go through the games that I have for it, talk about how much I paid for them, where I found them, that kind of thing, the usual stuff. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so first up here is Christmas Nights. This game came bundled with the console in the box. Also, yeah, I should mention how much I paid for the console. It was 5,200 yen, as you see there, which is around $50, which is incredible because it's also complete in box. And as some of you probably know, getting a Sega Saturn anywhere else in the world is like $100 for the console only. So it was crazy just seeing the prices on the consoles in Japan compared to the rest of the world. But here's some really nice art from Christmas Nights. So Christmas Nights is, I was kind of confused like my entire life on what Christmas Nights actually was, but it really is just like a demo for Nights into Dreams. It's like the first world from that game, and then if you set the date on your console to Christmas, it will be like a Christmas themed version of that first world. Or if it's New Year's, it'll say like Happy New Year's on the title screen, which is cute. But this game is really fun. Honestly, I think out of all the games I've gotten for my Saturn so far, this is my favorite, even though it is just one world from the full game. I really want to find the full Nights into Dreams. It's not expensive. This game, also, you can usually find this game separately for like a few dollars, but I came bundled with my Saturn, which was really nice. But yeah, I was surprised by how much I enjoyed this, and I hope I can find the regular Nights into Dreams very soon, because I really want to play that full game. Okay, next up is the first game that I bought separately from my Saturn, and that is Sonic Jam, which is a collection. If I'm not mistaken, it's the first collection of Sonic games ever made. Now Sega's kind of notorious for porting their Genesis games to every console, but Sonic Jam was really cool because they built the games, I want to say, from the ground up for the Saturn. Yeah, for the Saturn. There's going to be a lot of jump cuts because taking the manuals out of these is such a pain. Also, the disc art's really cool. But I paid like $15 for this, and I don't even know how much this one costs in America because all Saturn games are just so expensive, but I know it's probably way more than $15. I'm gonna do this off camera really quick. And this one also had the little spine card as well, which that's something that was only a thing in Japan when these when these games were brand new, the spine card would be on the outside here, and people who saved them would usually just put them inside the case. But when collecting old disc-based games in Japan, even like the PS1, those spine cards can add a lot of value, which is crazy, and that's something that never was a thing anywhere else but in Japan. But yeah, the art for this is great. You can really see that Sonic Mania team was inspired by this era of Sonic art. I mean, which is obvious, but yeah. I originally played the first 3 Sonic games on the GameCube collection. So again, it's just really cool getting to own this first collection. But other than that, it's not much to say. Oh, and then also there's the really cool like 3D overworld that they added for this game. It's a shame that we never got an original Sonic game on the Saturn, though. That would have been really nice. Alright, next up is Fighting Vipers. This was like one of the first bargain bin games I got for my Japanese Sega Saturn. Fighting Vipers is... It's alright. I mean, I paid basically $1 for it, so I really can't complain. It's in like perfect condition. I had never really heard of this game before, but I was like, you know, $1, it's a fighting game. Why not check it out? It has the spine card in here, which is really cool. But yeah, I mean, overall nothing special. I wouldn't recommend going out of your way to find this one. It's just one of those really clunky early 3D fighting games. It's funny, like it's kind of ridiculous. Like there's one of the characters is like a girl on roller skates. One of the characters has a guitar. It's just like, it would be a fun game to play with friends for a bit, but at the moment I don't have any friends who would want to play Fighting Vipers with me. But yeah, it's for $1, pretty cool, but don't go out of your way to find this one. Also, I think this one came out in the West, but I have no idea what the price is. It's probably way more expensive than $1 though, so. Okay, next up, this one's kind of a funny story. Saturn Bomberman is kind of famous for being one of the best Bomberman games, or at least that's what a lot of people say. So I saw this and I got really excited. I was like, oh cool, Saturn Bomberman. It was like $9. It was under 1,000 yen, so like around $9. And I got it, I put it in, and it was, you know, you can't really tell from the screenshots on the back, but it's like a 3D arena battling type of game. It's not traditional Bomberman at all. And I was like, what's the deal? Because like I had seen reviews of Saturn Bomberman, and it just looks like a traditional 2D Bomberman game. This game's like 2.5D. Like you can jump and throw bombs, and it's like a little 3D arena. It almost feels like a prototype for like Bomberman 64 or something. And then I looked closer at it, and I realized this says Saturn Bomberman Fight. And I didn't realize that that was like its own separate game. So this is kind of like a spin-off Bomberman game. You can play as all these characters. I usually pick this little penguin guy. I thought he was cute, but his screams kind of got annoying after a while. Because these early disc games, they love to put like voice clips, and they're usually really annoying, and they usually play way too often. But yeah, so it's like this 3D like arena game. I only have one controller for my Saturn as well, so I wasn't able to like try out the multiplayer with anyone. But it's okay, you know, for $9, you know, it's pretty fun. There's a story mode. Each character has their own little story mode. And you know what, it's not bad. But I think I was just like shocked because I was like, wait, this isn't Saturn Bomberman. Then I realized it was this spin-off game that I didn't even know existed. So it's kind of cool stumbling across things like that. But at the same time, I still would rather have the actual Saturn Bomberman. So maybe in a future video I will have a copy of that. But until then, Saturn Bomberman Fight is just okay. Okay, next up is Vampire Hunter Darkstalkers Revenge. This is, I believe, the second Darkstalkers game, which is a classic Capcom fighting game. This one also has the spine card, which is really nice, and I love that disc art too. So this is a really cool 2D fighting game, you know, just like the old Street Fighters, that kind of thing. It's themed around, obviously, like vampires and monsters and stuff, and the artwork is awesome. A lot of very risque drawings are probably going to be in this manual, so I'm going to flip through it kind of quickly. But the art's really cool. The character designs are really good, but this game's cool. I paid $5 for it. I'm sure this game is probably really expensive in America, but yeah, as you can see. Yeah. But anyway, these are some of the characters. Really cool designs. I love this old Capcom art, but yeah, definitely recommend this one. This will be fun to play with friends once I get a second controller for my Saturn, but yeah, for $5 you really can't go wrong with classic Capcom fighting games. So yeah, and this is also like the only Darkstalkers game I've ever played. I'm not good at it at all. Really the only fighting game I consider myself decent at is like Smash, and even then I'm not that good. But alright, next is Panzer Dragoon 2. This one I don't have much to say about yet because I haven't played it. Because it is the second one, I have not yet been able to find a copy of the first one, but the Panzer Dragoon games are notoriously expensive games in America. There's Panzer Dragoon 1, 2, and then Saga, which is the RPG. I think in America, Saga's the most expensive, and also, surprisingly, Saga is also the most expensive one in Japan, but nothing near as expensive as it is in America. Sorry, I'm gonna stop to take out the manual really quick. Okay, anyway, so, oh, well, there's a ton of stuff in here. But yeah, Panzer Dragoon 2, so these games are what, like $300 to $400 a piece in America? They might even be more than that now. For Panzer Dragoon 2, the one I have, I paid like $10 for this, and it's in perfect condition. And Panzer Dragoon 1 and 2 are like on-rails shooters, kind of like Star Fox, which is really cool, but I haven't played it yet because I do want to play the games in order. So once I find a copy of the first one, I will definitely talk about these games again. But until then, it's gonna be on the shelf for a little while. But yeah, the first game, I don't know what the price is in Japan. I imagine it's no more than like $20. But the other thing is too, looking for a lot of these Sega Saturn games online, the prices are a lot higher, especially if you're looking to import them from eBay and stuff, because, you know, the resellers know their value. But at the same time, like, I'm buying all these games for really good prices in Japan, but one day I'm gonna have to ship them all home. So, like, the deals are good, but at the same time, like, I'm gonna technically be paying those higher prices with the cost of, like, shipping my stuff home in packages eventually when that time comes. But yeah, like, it's cool finding these games at stores in person rather than just buying them online. But yeah, so that's Panzer Dragoon 2. Man, it's so hard to say. I don't know why it's so hard to say. I just keep stumbling on my words. It's really weird making YouTube videos again. Like, I need to do this more frequently because I like get used to it, and then I'm like, I don't know, I'm just awkward. And yeah, I'm just awkward. Okay, anyway, the last game I have here is Guardian Heroes. This game is kind of famous, not only for its insane price in America. This is like a $400 game in America. It's by Treasure, the same people who did like Gunstar Heroes and Wario World on the GameCube and a bunch of other cool action games. But yeah, this game is a beat 'em up. It's got a really cool like 90s anime art style. I'm gonna try to take the manual out, so bear with me for a second. But yeah, this game I paid $30 for at a hard off here. And that's actually pretty good because I was checking eBay and people are selling the Japanese version of this game for like $60 to $70. And especially with the condition that my copy is in, like I was I was really surprised and happy when I found this. So yeah, it's fun. I've played a bit of it. It's a beat 'em up, and then there's like 6 characters to play as. Your characters level up as you defeat enemies, so it's like a beat 'em up action RPG type of thing. And at the end of each stage, you can allocate points to your character's stats, and it reminds me a lot of what was it called? Castle Crashers, that game that the Newgrounds guys made. I mean, they probably said it in interviews and stuff, but I think they were probably inspired by this game. So it's really cool to finally own Guardian Heroes. Here's some of the characters. Really cool designs. But yeah, I'm really happy I found this. It was probably the best deal out of all the games that I found, because this game is even getting kind of expensive in Japan. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed me rambling about Sega Saturn games. I feel like I had a hard time speaking in this in this video, because I'm just not used to making videos right now. And yeah, but anyway, if you enjoyed, stick around for more. If you're interested in seeing what I'm up to outside of YouTube, you can follow me on Twitter at SuperSamBams. There will be a link in the description for that. I also have a Twitch that I haven't used in like a year, but you can follow me on there too if you want. But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you, or I guess you will see me, or hear me, in the next video. So anyways, guys, take care. Bye.